Hello everyone, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob, and today we're going to play some more Arydia. Arydia? Paths We Dare Tread. The Paths We Dare Tread. This is episode 3. If you're looking for episode 1 or 2, they're in the video description in the playlist link. If you're looking for the rule books or quick start guides or anything like that, also in the video description. Hello everyone. Also last episode. So first episode blew over 100 likes. Awesome. We're playing one day later. Episode 2, over like 80 likes, I think, when I last checked. Maybe it was like at 80, I think. But thank you guys for liking the stream, liking the videos. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Helps other people find the channel who might not know about us. We appreciate that. Helps the channel grow, helps it keep going. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. I love all the gold dice in the chat. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being members. I appreciate it. Minion, Mr. Wayhem, JB, Yogi, Janet, hello. Hope you guys are all doing well. Looking forward to your weekend. So housekeeping, I have convinced, Mel has decided, no, she's decided to play along. She's going to join in the campaign tomorrow and try the game out live on stream. She's chosen the rogue class, I believe, but I don't know which character she's chosen, but that's okay. She can do that later. We're going to play after stream. And go through her quick start and her little tutorial combat, but we'll do that off stream and we'll try to make sure she understands like general gameplay stuff. And then what we can do in tomorrow's stream, at the start of the stream if you're here, noon Eastern, scheduled tomorrow on, February 8th. I've scheduled it already. You can find the episode down below in that playlist, and you can click a notification so you're reminded when we go live. And at the beginning of the stream, we'll do like a poll, and we can work on what stats Mel will upgrade to, because she gets to upgrade to whatever level I'm at the end of today. And she gets, I think, what else does she get? She gets like some XP if I have any XP left over, I think, because we always have to be at the same XP. She gets to draw some stuff from her path chest, equal to the amount of things I've drawn from my path chest, which is 2. She also, I'll share some of my items with her. But we'll do like a poll and we'll figure out what skills she should upgrade to. And she gets to master some skills automatically equal to the amount of skills that I've mastered. So if I master another one today, she might get to master like 2 skills. So if anyone has the game, go ahead, start looking at the rogue, aka the Path of Shadow. Path of Shadow. She was like tied between a couple classes, but I think that's one she locked in. I'm pretty sure. And then you guys can figure out, look at the skills. We'll look at them on stream. We'll do a poll. We'll figure it out. So at the beginning of tomorrow's stream, the next live stream or next video, if you're watching this many moons later, we're going to go through setting up her character and catching us up and basically showing off the drop in and maybe the drop out mechanics eventually. If she's not having a good time, she'll drop out. We'll see those mechanics in play. If she's having a good time, we might rejig the playthrough and go to our usual kind of 2-player cooperative fantasy playthrough of these big games. Because Mel was interested in the game when we originally backed it. She looked into it with me. But then when it came and it was like true solo and supposedly really balanced for all the classes and stuff, I really want to try it out, play solo, and just to see what it's like. But I would prefer to play it 2-player, of course. Like most games that are cooperative, it's cool to see more pieces of the puzzle interact together as you play. It's quite a beautiful thing versus playing solo, when I can get this experience from many other video games solo, and I've been doing it all my life. So it is nice to have a couple people play with you, at least 1 or 2, and then you can play cooperatively through these games that are designed cooperatively without having to run multiple characters yourself, which I don't enjoy. So we might have her join us, and then we'll switch it to playing together and continuing on as long as we're having fun and you guys are having fun and liking it. That's what we'll do. Dominic, hello. Mark, hi. Beth, hello. Hello, welcome in, everybody. Yeah, TGIF, yes. Mark says, hi all, I realized the reason why Rob finds so many snack packs. He chose the title, The Hungry. It's his own fault. His loot is not cool magical weapons. It's totally okay. Totally okay. I'm fine with it. It's funny. It's all good. So yeah, we'll have to figure out Mel's title. We'll figure out Mel's name. So start thinking of any funny names, or I'm sure we'll have some funny ones left over from previous campaigns like Gloomhaven and all different campaigns we play where people come up with the funniest names with Mel's name. So yeah, we'll do that tomorrow. So today we're just kind of wandering around. I'm trying to get jobs done. Maybe one of this bird root job. Maybe I don't even know where it is. I'm sure we'll run into other things along the way that'll just totally distract me and change exactly what we're doing. But I honestly ended yesterday not knowing what we're doing. We leveled up to level 2. We're at our guild, our little guild town kind of place at the Exiles camp, and like the only thing I really have going is like I've progressed my elf character quest line to the second step. I guess we could go ask the guy about the key. Maybe he can tell us where our next step is based on the second key we've achieved in that elf storyline, like my personal story. And also I have a key to find any news of Kelsey or whatever that we just met, that the person we freed out of the ice yesterday. So yeah, I don't know if that'll kick it forward or what goes on there, but it's all I kind of know. Otherwise, we can wander to some places we've explored already that we didn't kind of zoom into. So I was wandering the map yesterday, and there were certain map zoom in or explorations that we could have done on specific tiles, and I chose not to, and we just passed by them. So we could interact with some of those. Yeah, I don't know. That's like, I don't know what I'm doing today, I'll be honest. We'll just play a session, see how it goes. And then tomorrow we'll have Mel involved, and then we'll have her personal quest and that kind of stuff to maybe drive us a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. But it is kind of open, sandboxy stuff, so like I kind of don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing right now, which is kind of fun, but a little scary. A little scary, but I'm sure we'll find some stuff to do. I have no doubt about that. All right, well, that shouldn't be there. Okay, so this game, I guess, just jumped like 51 spots in a day on the Board Game Geek overall rankings, which is kind of nutty. So it's 1,449 ranked overall. Yesterday, I think it was like exactly on like, I think it was like 1,500, I think, or like 1,501 or something. Yeah, it's kind of nuts. Kind of nuts. Joseph, hello. Joseph's asking a question that was on my mind yesterday. That's funny. I did watch that stream after I ended my stream. I went and watched the archive. I don't want to go too off topic. I know I could sit there and talk for like an hour about that, because this is something I'm very passionate about. So basically what Joseph's bringing up, so anyone watching live, this might matter to, or any fan of the channel knows we spent thousands of hours streaming different living card games on this channel over the year, competitive and cooperatively. We play adventure, like fantasy adventure, Lord of the Rings themed ones that are similar to the gameplay in this game, where you're adventuring, telling stories, experiencing challenges and stuff. And we play the Marvel one we played before. We played the Arkham Horror one. We played the Game of Thrones one. We played the Warhammer one. I tried the Cthulhu one time, I'm pretty sure. Played the Netrunner one. There's been a lot of LCGs, and a moment of silence for these living card games published by by Fantasy Flight. Over my entire time in the hobby. Basically, I joined the hobby right when LCGs were kind of starting. So a moment of silence for all the dead LCGs. But anyways, there's a couple LCGs still surviving. Maybe. Whenever FFG says something is not going to be ended, you kind of get scared and you know they have an end game plan for it. That's usually how that works. So when they did a live stream yesterday, for anyone that follows any of those living card games or has seen any of our coverage of those, Fantasy Flight Games had their CEO, basically, or head of studio, and a couple designers on stream yesterday announcing that, don't worry, fans, I know you think all the LCGs are dying, because there was a time when Fantasy Flight Games got purchased by one of their owners. I don't know if it was when Asmodee took over, or Asmodee's been sold and bought and sold and bought and sold so many times. And FFG's had like basically to answer to different owners, I believe, like a few times over the last few years. But supposedly, when they got purchased one time, there was like a former employee or something that leaked that basically they were told, they looked at the LCG model and was like, this is not making profit long term. You need to kill all these LCGs. You're not allowed to make any new ones. Or you can support the ones you have, but no new ones. You're not making any new ones. And that's when Keyforge came about, because that was them joining back into like the, you know, spending lots of money, random booster kind of idea, which Keyforge decks were like basically random boosters. Basically, it's like a CCG without building your deck. You're just buying more cards in one shot. But yeah, so everyone thought the LCGs were going to die completely. And as we know, Lord of the Rings just kind of quietly, they didn't even mention it on stream. It was kind of sad. I was waiting for them to announce something with that. But they basically announced rotation for their living card game model. So they're going to have an active, like standard rotational set of cards that are legal and being designed around. And any old products, they're just going to retire. So in Marvel Champions or Arkham Horror, there's going to be certain products that they just, once they're out of stock, they're not printing them again. They might consider them in playtesting, but they're basically not going to worry about them ever again. That way new players can come in and basically only purchase the last 2 to 3 years of product if they want. So that way, if somebody comes to me now, which happens all the time on stream, somebody will come in and say, Rob, I saw you played Arkham Horror a few times on stream. A few times. Arkham Horror, the living card game. I want to get into that, or Lord of the Rings, or Marvel. Which one should I buy everything for and spend thousands of dollars? And I'm like, geez, don't put that on me, man. That's your choice. But anyways, they don't want people to even be asking that question. They want people to be like, hey, I want to get into one of them. And the most I'll have to buy is like the last 2 to 3 years of product, which isn't a lot because they don't really release more than a few things a year, right? So it's not as daunting. That way the game keeps growing with new players. Otherwise, it dies, right? As I've been saying on the channel for like a decade or more, do not gatekeep your favorite game. Help new players, bring in new players. No question is stupid. If you're not growing your game or your fan base or your lifestyle game or this hobby dies, okay? It always needs new players coming in. That's just how it is, because there's always players like leaving or people giving up on games and properties, right? So anyways, they announced that's what they're going to do. They're basically going to rotate products out and just, and they said the LCGs are not dead. They're a thriving model for them. They're going to keep supporting them. Caleb, who worked on Lord of the Rings, who also worked a bit on Marvel, he's off on his own new secret project, which could be another LCG. I don't know. But he's no longer working on his existing LCGs. Someone else has taken over that. They're also hiring people back that used to work on LCGs and contracting them to make more LCG content. And they're ramping up. They've hired a bunch of people in the LCG department to pump out more product quickly. It's just they've been slowed down because people quit and got fired and new ownership and all that stuff. So it sounds like whatever their new owners are allowing them to make living card games more now. But there was a time where they were told to stop. And they're not profitable. Stop doing them. Make CCGs. And that's when you saw like Destiny, Keyforge, and now Star Wars Unlimited. Because they're allowed to make CCGs, that's where the money's at. LCGs are not where the money's at. But they've proven, I guess, to their new owners that yes, LCGs can be profitable. They just have to change how the model works. So I was like sitting there waiting for the whole stream them to announce Lord of the Rings, the Living Card Game 2nd Edition. I was like, come on, guys, announce this. Tell me that's what Caleb's next project is. But then they were like, we didn't want to just erase our previous LCGs and make 2.0 versions when they got too big. We're just going to keep supporting the same versions for a long time. I don't know how long. I still don't trust it, because every time they've announced something like this, it's like a year away from dying. Like they always say, don't worry guys, it's not dead. It's like, you basically just want to sell through your next product that's in design, but like you got plans to end it. Don't like lie to me. We've been fooled too many times by that kind of BS. So yeah, there's my thoughts on that stream yesterday. So how that relates to today, there's a lot of fans here that I know love Lord of the Rings living card game, any Lord of the Rings IP, any Fantasy Flight, FFG board game. We play tons of that stuff on the channel. This all impacts that, but it sounds like they've ramped up the card game department, the LCG department, which is separate from the Star Wars Unlimited group, it sounded like. That's its own thing that's ramped up. So that's kind of nutty, but that might affect their board game side of things. Maybe they've brought a few people over and fired. They actually, Tony Fanchi is now fully like working on Marvel Champions now instead of board games, is supposedly what's going on. So that's kind of crazy. He's like made some pretty sick board game content for them. So who knows? Maybe there's, maybe they're just not going to make board games anymore and be a card game company. Who knows? I have no idea where this is going, but it seems weird. And their former head of studio, Chris Gerber, is now in charge of like the LCG department. So he took a step down and then went to do that. So, and then they hired a bunch of people. So I have a feeling there's a new LCG coming, cooperative, and it's going to probably be something related to, I would assume, Lord of the Rings or Star Wars. That's what I would assume. So put that down as my bet in Vegas on what the next thing is out of the LCG department. I hope. Yeah, don't waste Caleb Grace, man. Put him on some new Lord of the Rings thing. Please, please, please. But yeah. So if you're looking for Captain America or what did they say, Doctor Strange, it's out of print now. So go grab your copies because it's not being printed again. And it's going to be considered a retired product. That's part of the like legacy format, basically. Basically, if anyone's played a collectible card game, there's always like standard rotation where only certain sets are legal over the last few years, and everything else is part of some legacy format. So you can play that whenever you want and do whatever you want, but the company kind of pretends like it doesn't exist. So yeah, that's what they're doing with living card games, which is super weird, but like it makes sense, I guess. Because if I owned a store, I don't want to be stocking 10 years of an LCG product in 400 little packs, right? So the fact that I only have to worry about the last couple of years of product is great. It's approachable. It doesn't take up too much space. Things don't sit there too long. And yeah, a new player can come in and buy all of it, and they're already caught up, which is nice. So yeah. And they're going to let, that's another thing, Yogi, yeah, they're going to use it as a balancing tool. So Doctor Strange is considered like super OP, and they're just going to let him disappear and maybe print a new Doctor Strange that does super new, different kind of feeling stuff in the future for Marvel Champions, but kind of use it as a balancing thing to get rid of broken investigators in Arkham and broken cards and just trying to get rid of them. Maybe reprint some in future packs, maybe a little different, maybe whatever. Yeah, I feel like they're going to do it more like Star Wars Unlimited, where you're going to see multiple versions of like Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker printed multiple times, but they all do different stuff. This way they can do investigators in Arkham and heroes in Marvel Champions, just reprint them, but like even the same exact hero, like the same alter ego and everything, but they can reprint it pretending like the other one doesn't exist and give it all new abilities, balance it better, make it more interesting. Yeah, it's different. It's weird. But yeah. But it's funny, they announced, like, they even talked about, like, their old data, how they kind of see in the sales over the, like, they've been doing LCGs for, what, like 15, 16 years or something crazy. Yeah, about that, probably, right? And they've noticed, basically, after a product's printed, it lasts, like, about 2 years, it'll sell. And then after the 2 years, that pack, or that deluxe box, or that investigator box, or whatever it is, campaign box, whatever, for Marvel Champions, hero pack, scenario pack, whatever, data pack, adventure pack, what are all the different packs names? There's so many silly pack names. All those after 2 years, like nobody's buying them. So that's why they don't rush on printing them. It's not even worth them printing like a second print run sometimes, or more, because they just don't sell enough to make it worth it. Mythos pack, yeah, it's like so many. I'm here for my Mythos pack. You mean data pack? Oh no, wait, it was an adventure pack. Oh, that one, yeah, okay. But yeah, we'll see. And Minion's asking, did you see about how SWU, Star Wars Unlimited's rotation is going to work? Haven't played other card games to compare. It's super aggressive. I'm not really a fan. I'd prefer them. I don't mind them doing it every year. But basically once a year, they just wipe out a year's worth of content and then slim it back down to 1 year's worth of content's illegal. I wish they just took, as a new set came in, an old set went out. Because that's a little sad, right? When you buy the last set of the year, and it only basically has like a year lifespan, but the first set of that year has like a full 2 year lifespan. A little weird, right? They're basically the first year of product. When the start of the third year happens, they just cut out the first year of product. 3 sets, just gone. So anyone buying stuff for set 3 right now, it's not going to have as long of a play time in the standard format, the most popular format, as something that someone bought from set 1 did, which is super stupid, because now people are going to buy less of that last set. They're not going to just buy a bunch of boxes to draft and open for fun because they have way less of a shelf life. Still works for the multiplayer format, still works for their legacy eternal format. But yeah, I think it's just too much is getting cut at once. So you can tell they're doing the FFG silly thing that they've done for so long, where they design content, this applies to board games, they design like a core set and the first year of content all together. And then they balance it, they play test it, they print it, and they separate it. And then they sell it separately, right? That's kind of what it sounds like they're doing with Star Wars Unlimited. They're designing a year of content together at a time, and they're considering like cutting and dropping it all at the same time. So they're hopefully going to balance it all together, design it together, then as art comes in, print it all separately, and ship it all separately after the playtesting's all done. But in the overarching design altogether is 1 year at a time, and they just want to cut that all at a time, which is a little weird. I just wish it was one set out as new set comes in. And it's slowly just like, it stays this big chunk of cards, but it's slowly moving. Right now it becomes a 2 year cycle of cards, and then all of a sudden half of that gets cut. And then slowly becomes a 2 year cycle of cards, and then half of it's cut. It seems a little weird. Seems like the game will be super fun and crazy when there's 6 sets legal, but once it cuts down to 3, it kind of sucks again, and then it goes slowly back up. It seems super weird. I don't know. Yeah, not a fan. Not as I don't know. They probably have reasoning behind it that it's more than they let on, but I don't know. It seems weird. But yeah, there you go. There's the housekeeping, I guess, on that news. But yeah, it also sucks. I played Darth Vader in that game. It's my favorite hero, Darth Vader and Emperor Palpatine. Right? Cool part about Emperor Palpatine, you could get his showcase right away. Right away, right? You could get it in set 1, get Palpatine showcase if you wanted to buy it or open it or have some amazing person give it to you, for example. I'm a lucky bastard. And you could play with it right away. And the whole time I'm sitting there and you could not get Darth Vader as a showcase. Basically a nice, expensive, shiny, flashy version of the card. But you can get every other leader except for Luke and Vader, okay? The 2 most iconic Star Wars characters. They had no way to get their juicy, shiny, flashy cards. To show off, play with, to look beautiful. And you're like, okay, they're probably going to have them as Worlds prizes, as I assumed. And they are. But the crazy part is Worlds happens a year and a half into the game's life. When do those cards become not legal? Literally 6 months later, they're no longer legal. So if I get a hold of a Vader showcase, and I want to play that in standard format, the most popular format, the part of the game I love the most, I can only play with, if I play for flight, tickets, tons of side events, I'm literally like thousands of dollars in, and maybe I get one, and then I only can play with it for 6 months before it's not legal anymore. And I'm sitting there playing with Vader for literally a year and a half before that without a possibility. But I think that's a big middle finger and kind of a silly thing to the fans. Yeah, the starter leaders in there were not available as showcases. It was obviously a mistake, and because it's the second set, they corrected that. They were like, oh, you can get the starter leaders in the set as showcases. So they obviously screwed something up, or some plans were in place, or they didn't think about rotation before that or something. But yeah, the fact that I can go get a Vader promo maybe by going to like the World's event or a regional or a qualifier thingy and place in the top 64 as the best Vader player, you can get one. But then still, I'll have less than a year with it, or like 8 months with it or something. And then it's not the Vader I'll be playing with, because I'm sure there'll be other Vaders they release. I know they just announced one yesterday. A piloting Vader, which is sick. But yeah, kind of pissed about that. That sucks. That sucks. Yeah. I don't even mind that the Vader is like harder to get. It just sucks that it wasn't something that happened in the first year of the game. Like, so then you could play with it longer before it rotated. It's just like, screw you, man. Yeah. I don't care that much about the flashy showcases. I just like, if there's like 1 or 2 leaders I'd play with, it's like my 2 favorite, like Palpatine and Vader. Like, they're like my iconic characters from Star Wars. I know there's Luke players out there probably feel the same way. Watching everyone else get showcases for their leaders, the people want to have, a lot of people stick with their favorite like character and just play it week in and week out. Go to tournaments with it. You get bonded with it, right? And especially if you crack open the showcase, or you win the showcase, or you trade for the showcase, just that much extra sweeter. I don't know. It's a cool thing. I don't care about all the shiny cards in my deck. Just your leader sits on the table like the whole time. It's very iconic. It's a big part of that game. So it's kind of cool that you can bling it out. I think it's neat. But yeah, it doesn't stop me from playing Vader and having fun, I guess. But you know what I'm saying. Board gamer problems. All right, let's get to some Arydia. Hopefully if you're watching later, you scrubbed through that to the point where you saw Arydia on the table, because you didn't care about any of that. I apologize. Maybe I'll put some timestamps in if I remember to kind of scrub past that. The LCG/SWU section. Hopefully you didn't lose too many people watching. I'm sorry, guys. A little off topic, but like, yeah, I don't know where to... I guess we could have talked about it on Discord maybe, but yeah. All right. It's like, I don't want to make separate streams just for like little news like that. Here's my opinion on something you shouldn't care about my opinion on. But yeah. But I do have opinions, of course. I'm very passionate about that stuff. I love LCGs and I love the Star Wars. I love the card game department at FFG ever since I found Fantasy Flight Games, basically. They've made some of the games I spent the most time in those worlds and playing with those cards and components that, like, I feel very passionate about it. Very passionate about it. It's something I'm very interested in. Yeah. All right. What are we doing? Yeah, I should have chats at the start of stream. I agree, Minion, that is like not related. Like people can scrub through that. Or at the end of stream is when I like to do it. Because by then people will drop off anyway. And if we're done the session, then like, even if you're watching later, you kind of, oh, you get it. We're done. You just close the video and you move on, right? I should have said, let's talk about it after stream. And then that would keep you here longer, maybe. And then you wouldn't just leave. I'm just kidding. It's all good. Stay tuned to the end when I ramble on about more LCG stuff. But yeah. I want to hear your thoughts on it too, though, after, if we talk about it a bit. We'll see, though. I might have to run at the end of stream, because I do want to teach Mel her side of this game. So I do have, like, you know, probably an hour or two after this stream to, like, sit down with Mel and work through her character and make sure she understands, like, the stuff from the quick start guide and the initial combat and stuff and understands her abilities. That's what we're going to try to do. Okay, so we're at the Exiles camp, POI 1. This is where we ended our day yesterday. We rested, we drew a card, the whole party replenished all their stuff. I shuffled the travel deck, I refreshed the travel tokens, and that's all I've done. And now we're sitting here at the Exiles camp. I still have this job, and I'm surprised I didn't bump into the place where this is. I thought it would be really close to where I picked up this job, since it's the first job the game gave me. I thought by now I would have already seen how a job works and completed one, or at least started it. And we got a new job, but it was added to the job board, and I've not looked at it, because you're not supposed to look at a job board until you're out of town looking at the job board. So I just added it blindly to the deck. So we could go switch out our job, and maybe we find a job that's better than looking for bird root and the sword, which I don't know where the hell the sword is, but then I'll go wandering today and we'll probably find it after I get rid of this job, and then I'll be pissed. So I don't know. And another thing I was thinking that's what I want to kind of do, is focus on the jobs today, and we could just focus on this one. But the other thing is, I thought of this job, two things related to this job. One, this job involves stamina. That's what these kind of gather ones involve, based on me reading the rulebook again this morning. I read the section about jobs again. There's like hunt jobs, cart jobs where you have to like escort a cart across the roads, the paths or something. And these ones are like collection ones or gathering ones or whatever they're called. They involve a lot of stamina, okay? And I talked about how I want to level up my stamina. I didn't do that, but I should have. But another thing I could do, since I now have some casherino, I have 4. I could go buy that, whatever it was we left behind at that other town that we're near. The Fellsworn Village. I could go buy this worn knapsack, shove it in my inventory, and then I'll have access, as I move it around, to like 4 more stamina. Then we can go on this little quest, because A, we need stamina for this. And yes, we can only find one. We could just spend one, or roll once, succeed once somehow. We might have to spend multiple stamina to get 1 success. But then we can go complete the job, even if you just succeed 1 time. The problem is I still need to find this place. And to find the place and travel means I need more stamina, because this game just seems like it just sucks your stamina as part of the travel mechanic, which makes sense thematically. I'm traveling, like I'll run out of energy, we got to go back home kind of thing. Ha ha ha. But then also stamina in the fight moving around is a thing too. So if I'm wandering around the world looking for this stupid place, I may run out of the stamina I need to even succeed at it. And then I'll feel super pissed. So it's like, I don't know, man. So what I'm thinking is, if we're going to focus on this today, super exciting, looking for plants, I know. I might want to go to this town and buy this. Because then we'll be a little more like ready to go for it, right? You can freely swap the knapsacks with your inventory when you're out of combat and you're in adventuring mode, no problem, is from what I read. If I'm in combat, I have to use a minor action to do the swippy swappy thing. But while you're adventuring, it's just loose. It's loosey goose. Do whatever you want. We have one more job. Oh, we can go look at the job here, actually. Yeah, we can look at the job too. And maybe we switch jobs. And then we don't buy the knapsack or something. Yeah, let's just go here and we'll make the decision. I was trying to think this morning, like, what the hell is my like driving goal today? I need to just pick something to drive us. And the part that I didn't find this is kind of annoying. Like I wanted to at least find the sword or the sward or whatever. So maybe we just do that. Maybe we just do that. So in that case, oh yeah, and another thing I thought, I was staring at the map this morning before stream started going like, where the hell would a place called the Sword be that we look at plants, right? And then when I looked at the map, I remembered there was talk yesterday at the end of stream about traveling via road is usually more safe. And I'm thinking like, I'm a new player. It's literally my second session. Maybe it's like our third or fourth session. We played quite a bit yesterday. I feel like we did like maybe like 2 sessions worth of stuff yesterday, maybe. But I was thinking like, if the road is where you're supposed to travel, it did talk about going south to some farm thing too. If I look at just the road signs, if I'm to travel path of least resistance, because I'm a newbie and I shouldn't go off the path, a la Zelda 2, I would go this way and follow this road, or I would go this way and follow this road, or that's pretty much it. So what I'm thinking today, maybe we just leave the exile camp and say, let's try to do this job and see what we find. And we either travel along the road here, and maybe we explore Long 4, and we zoom in here, and then we try to travel along the road here. Maybe we'll find the sword over here. Maybe the sword's in here, you know? I don't know. But maybe we just follow these roads. We can see the roads right here. Or we follow this road here and just kind of stay on the road. You can see the road kind of continues, right? Because maybe we can go all the way here. Maybe the sword's down here. Maybe it's over here. I don't know. I would assumed it was on this grassy area, but it didn't end up being there. So I don't know. Or, again, remember we have these keys. Yeah, we have these keys. We could also go ask that guy, hey, where do I go for my keys? Which I think he's at our place we're at, actually. So we could go ask the key guy about our new Scars card we got. Or we can ask him about key 15 and go, where the hell do we go to get that going? I don't know if we do a poll. I'm just saying this is like what I'm thinking. But you guys throw whatever in the chat and we'll discuss. I know the pathfinding stuff, like if I'm going to do the wandering around, Zach, yeah, it makes sense. Like I should have maybe not focused on the combat skill, but how I look at it is if we can beef up our combat if we were playing solo, which I don't know if we're going to continue solo or not. Killing things without getting damage and stuff means it costs me less money in the long run. And that money could help me buy other things that can benefit me and maybe lead to more loot that can fill in weak spots in the other parts of the game, is how I'm kind of feeling it might work, but I could be totally wrong. So yeah, if I spend stuff on journeying better, exploring better, it makes me weaker at combat, then that means I'm spending more money on healing my broken armors and, you know, buying better stuff rather than killing things and finding better stuff. But I'm sure in exploring you can find better stuff too. So I just don't know. That's just the way I was looking at it when I was thinking yesterday. Yeah. But now if Mel joins me like tomorrow, we continue this on fully 2-player, or if she just joins me every now and then, that makes a whole different priority on what stats I level up, how I play, what abilities I focus on. Totally would change how I build my character, which is neat. That's like very fascinating actually. And it should all work, hopefully. That's what I'm hoping for. All right. So, or we could just wander around. Yeah, we could just do that. Follow the yellow brick road. Yep. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We are going to, like the problem is, the other thing is, I'm thinking like, I just go here, then here. We go to this town, we look at the new job, right? But the problem is then I've already flipped like 2 travel cards and we could have already spent some stamina and I've literally seen nothing new. So that's annoying to me. So then it's like, part of me is like, doesn't want to explore that much since there's a cost to exploring all the time, you know? So it's like, I don't want to go here, then we have to go all the way here. We're like, maybe not get that done before we have to go rest. That's kind of boring. That's the kind of way I'm thinking about the game. So let's, where's my little token? Boom, we're here. This is not here. This is here. I don't think we need to do anything before we leave. Yeah, we're just going to head on out, I think. let's just head on out, see what's up. Oh, no, is the guy at our place that we ask about where keys go? I'll do that. What was that? Let's just look. Big zero, right? I think it was where we are. I want to ask him about one of our keys, if we can. It's this guy, right? I think it's this guy. NPC 161, right? Yeah, because we can get some info before we leave. That could probably stop all my wondering if he just gives us an answer, right? Oh, we got to spend 1. That's fine. Choose a key card you have, then draw 5, 2, 6. Okay. So again, we already did this key card. This led us to find out where this one happened. And now we have this one, which we got the new, we're scarred. We got our new character token. And it says, keep this card with our character. So like, do I care about this? And then also as part of that, we got this key, key 15. That was the whole, you know, that person we got out of the ice went to go look for their friend Kelsey or whatever, right? So we could look about this, but I don't know if we're supposed to be like pushing this one yet. So I'm thinking like maybe we look at this key, but I don't know if we're pushing this too hard. So yeah, I don't know which key to kind of look at. I feel like it's this one for our story, but I don't know if that'll be too hard. Like if we're pushing it too hard, I don't know. But yeah, we could just get some info before we leave. Let's just ask about... Yeah, let's ask about this one. Key 15. Okay, I'm going to ask about key 15. And maybe he doesn't even have anything for me. So we have 526. So we have key, what did I say? What's this called? Key 15, key 15. So it's E, F, I don't know what the hell that is, and a diamond. X. Let's say E, F, X, diamond. E, oh, that's an F. This is, I don't know, whatever you want to call this. D, right? D, I think. And then over here it was this plus diamond is 4, right? I'm getting D4, I think. Yeah. Yeah, D4. Matthew, what up? 36 months, I'll be a member, thank you. It's dangerous to go alone, take this. Here's your 16-bit nostalgia. That's actually 8-bit nostalgia, by the way. That was from the original Zelda game. That moment changed my life when I popped that gold cartridge into my friend's NES after he got it as a birthday gift. And it blew my effing mind, and all my games at home became instantly garbage, and anything I talked about after that to my parents was to buy me Legend of Zelda, because it was amazing. And yeah, I got obsessed. I've told the story many times on the channel about like, to keep me out of trouble, my teacher would let us stay inside on recess while we used paper, we used charting paper from like our class to chart out maps and create maps for Zelda in the classroom. And then we built castles and on the pages and stuff out of like Kleenex boxes and toilet paper rolls and stuff. And the teacher let us sit there and use paints to like recreate Zelda maps because we didn't have like Nintendo Power or like the internet and stuff. Yeah, it blew my effing mind. Hence why I'm sitting here today in my 40s playing a fantasy board game with you guys, literally based on Zelda. So yeah. So not 16-bit, it's 8-bit, my friend. How dare you? How dare you? But thank you for the support, Matthew. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Yeah. Oh, man. Like when you're playing your video game and you're actually like writing out things and taking notes and charting maps, and it's not schoolwork. Like, I don't know what was wrong with me, man, but I was obsessed with it. So we're going to D4, right? I said D4. Yeah. So I'm going to write D4 in. D4. Key 15. KLC. All right. So we got some info for 1 money. Then we throw this event card back. We could pay him again, but I think that's good. We'll just get some info there. Okay. So D4 is, oh, right here. That's one of the places we're talking about going along the road, right? Okay. All right, we have our objective. So let's start the traveling. We're traveling on the road. We pass really easily. We're at the Ragul Junction. We're going to go south, right? Yep, very good. Very good. And now, oh, we're doing another one. Oh, we missed. Okay, so we're getting hungry already. Sure, I'll spend a stamina. And we'll see D4. You guys are funny. Yeah, so if I'm zoomed in, if your TV or monitor is big enough and you can support 1440p resolution, or like you have a 4K TV, just make sure YouTube's at least in 1440p, and you can sometimes read some of this stuff. At least I can on my TV and on the monitor I'm looking at. I can see that stuff, but you have to have it like the higher bit rate, higher refresh rate or whatever. Not refresh rate, bit rate. Usually works out. Okay. Keepwick Outskirts. Big 6. All right. Big 6. Let's see what's here. Well, it's the farmlands. A couple quaint horses stand here on the edge of the farmlands. You smell the rich aroma of growing plants and notice a garden near the smaller house. Boom. Okay. We've reached some kind of farm with a well, POI 21. We got some straw-roofed house here. Oh, there's an NPC over here somewhere. Looks like you can maybe try to enter this house. And oh, you can try to enter this house. Sounds good to me. Where are we going first? Let's just knock on this door, right? Yeah, we don't have to put any tokens on here, I don't think, right? So we can kind of like leave whenever, right? Let's go to small 11. Unfortunately on TV, chat blocks. Oh yes, Minion, I know this. The YouTube app on TV with the giant chat that you can't make smaller or configure it to be in a different spot on the screen. Yeah, very annoying. Which is why when I watch my YouTube streams on a TV through like a box or a console or whatever, I usually am using my phone as a second screen, and then I just show chat only on my phone app. In the YouTube app, you can hide the video, I believe. Or am I thinking of Twitch? both of them, I think you can do it, where you can have chat like only on the screen basically, or just mute the video or whatever, pause the video, and then just interact with the chat on your phone. But then it's annoying you can't see the chat all the time because you'll like forget to look at your phone or your phone screen turns off or whatever. But yeah, that's how I kind of do it. I hate that on the TV chat stuff. It's so annoying. Very annoying. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Beth just mutes the phone. Yeah, that's kind of, or I'll sometimes I have like a little TV table thing. I'll put a laptop on there if I'm like doing some other stuff. I'll put a laptop just off to the side as I'm watching, and then I just basically make the chat as big as possible. And I literally just use that as like read the chat while I'm like, between stuff and type back to the chat and whatever. When I care about interacting with the chat on a stream. But yeah, I understand that. So that's the downside of the like watching stuff on a big screen. It's like you might not be involved in the chat. Okay, can't do two things at once. We know this. My bad. Small 11. Oh, I just pulled out too many. Oh my god. Book-filled home. Shelves of books stare down at you as you look across the room. Papers lie scattered over a desk and floor. You feel whoever's hovel this is must have an equally busy mind. Is this the farm that's taken over by the animals that we were reading about before? Or something like that. There was something about that. I just realized. So we have NPC 12, who looks like an elf. POI 28. Let's just talk to the NPC. NPC 32, sorry. NPC 32. 32. This is Clendance, an elven man. An elvish man is here, surrounded by scrolls and tomes. He doesn't look up as you enter. Yes, I'm sorry, I don't work here, but the cleric is probably around somewhere. I'm quite busy and have much to read before my colleagues arrive. Cleric? Ah, peer over spectacles. Well, this is Serrano, the cleric's home. You can usually find him around here tending to people's wounds. Sometimes he takes little trips to help people in nearby villages. I don't keep track of him. And then we'll ask about colleagues. Fellow researchers Kelsey and Lyria are making their way from Eastgate. They should have arrived by now, but they must have been delayed. I don't suppose you'd be willing to help me find them, or be willing to help find them. Yeah, sure, man. Listen, I loathe the idea of exile labor. However, he pulls a squill from his pocket. Yes, give me more squills. I have need of finding out where they are, so my research may continue. Would you kindly investigate and bring me any news of Kelsey? Stop. Any news of Kelsey? Any news? Okay, we did it. They should be somewhere between here and Eastgate. Is Eastgate like this thing we were talking about before, the like East Gate? Or is Eastgate's probably like something else here? I don't know. I'm like, should we know what Eastgate is? I'm bad with this stuff. I can't take the RPG point, so this guy will be just saved like so. NPC 32. I'm just going to throw him back. And we're going to draw event 27. So you kind of did the quest backwards because of not following roads. And the game should be able to handle that. And if it doesn't handle my wacky, unpredictable gameplay, as I like to do, then the game is busted and wasn't playtested enough. That goes for physical and digital. Don't call yourself a sandbox game, and don't make sure everything works then if you're going to let the player do whatever they want. Yeah, Tainted Grail, I'm talking about you. The elf sets his book down and gazes at the journal. You found something, I see. He takes the journal and thumbs through it quickly. Where did you find this? You explain about finding the mysterious icebergs in the grass, the body, and the Slyn, Arydia, who went looking for the blonde attacker. This is an extraordinary series of events. I'm sorry to learn of the fate of KLC. Thank you for discovering this. He hands you a wooden coin, pressing it into your palm. For your troubles, exile, I wish you a speedy journey home. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yep, I see. Oh, another job. Okay, we're adding another job to the job deck. This is great. More options. Good stuff. Job 13. Job deck is here. Let's throw it in here. Job 13 is in the deck. We're going to trash key 15, which is this one. Going to the back here. NPC 32, who I just put away. Stupid. Why did I do that? Is now going to be 32B. 32B. 32. So I can just talk to him again, right? Keep this card as a squill. All right, we found squill number 6. Keep this card in the party inventory. It counts as 1 squill. I'm just going to throw it in the party inventory in the deck here just to keep the table kind of clean. So we have 2 squills now. Yeah, that's weird, right? Oh, okay, okay. Let's talk to him again, I guess. An elvish man is here thumbing through a leather-bound journal. Thank you for your help. I very much appreciate having the journal. I must say I'm a little worried for Arydia if she ends up pursuing the attacker east to the uplands. I see. Let's ask about the journal. Thank you for your help. I'd like some time alone with the journal. Arydia, from what KLC has written in her journal, it seems Arydia is a stalwart companion, but I worry if she meets the blonde-haired man, she's no fighter. The uplands. Things are not well on the other side of the basin. If the reports I've gotten from Rivertown are to be trusted, strange things are afoot. If you plan to adventure in that direction, do be careful. Strange things? To be honest, I wouldn't believe it, but for the word of my good friend Breck, he talks of seeing the dead walking about in broad daylight. Such things haven't happened in the basin in years beyond memory. I shudder to think what evil may have awoken. So there's zombies in the game. Sick! Okay. I don't know where he's talking about uplands. Like, I'm thinking this way, right? That's what he's kind of talking about, I think. I don't know. I'm not very good with this. Into the uplands. All right, we'll figure it out. Okay. So I'm just going to put this guy back. Okay. Let's check out POI 28. Oh, odd home. Sunlight filters in through the window of this quiet home. There are bookcases lining the walls and scrolls and parchments on the desks and tables. The cabinets sparkle with an array of brightly colored bottles. Bottles? You enjoy looking through the various shapes and labels of the bottles. They seem to mainly be remedies for sickness and disease. Bookcases. Looking through the books, you notice many interesting titles, trags, minor herbs and remedies, serums and tonics for wellness, and many others that mainly seem to be focusing on healing. And let's look at the scrolls and parchments. You see various parchments and scrolls scattered around on every surface. Some of them seem to be correspondence. A scroll with a blue seal catches your eye. Ooh, blue seal. You can easily read the following script. Never seen such a sight. Some have left Rivertown. Others have boarded up their doors. It's quite... You feel awkward reading someone else's letter and give up. I'm going to check POI 21. You're standing in a quiet tomato patch. You hear the click of insects as they crawl along the ground. A soft breeze makes the red tomatoes bob up and down on the vine. You smell the rich, nutty scent of dark earth. Tomatoes. It must just be about time to harvest these tomatoes. They are bright red and seem fit to burst with delicious juices. Insects. All sorts of insects creep and crawl here in the garden. Bees buzz to and fro, and just below your feet you see a trail of ants. You see the ants carrying bits of food and leaves along paths they've made. Following these paths leads you to find what looks like a freshly constructed anthill. And then we'll ask about earth, I guess. The rich dark soil appears to be freshly watered. Someone has been taking great care to grow these vines. Great. We have to find the person growing tomatoes. We're on the right path. Sure. Let's go inside small 12, or at least try. You feel an odd sense of apprehension at entering the overly normal-looking farmhouse. Okay, we've got NPC Cow 37. Oh, an NPC... Okay, NPC 36 is outside eating grass. Let's go talk to the cow, I guess. NPC 37? Are we going to be able to telepathically talk to animals in this game? A cow whose demeanor is disgruntled. They're milking him too hard around here. Actions rubbing hooves. What? A cow stands here on his hind legs, a sullen expression on its face. Is the cow standing up? Okay, get over with. I'm sure you want to moo or make some joke. Listen, as I'm sure you can gather, this isn't how I normally look. I was cursed. I see you wear the brass exile's pin, so perhaps you'd be willing to lend me a hand. If you have key 23, draw event 30. I don't have this key. What the hell is going on here? This guy's got cursed and turned into a cow? Okay, so we make moo jokes, lend him a hand/hoof, or ask about him being cursed. I feel like I want to make moo jokes. Yeah, let's make some moo jokes. Ah, yes, quite funny, Glare. I can tell you're a real wit. Okay, so we don't get that point, but it's fine. We're already full. Let's ask about being cursed. Well, I'm not quite sure what to say. You see, it wasn't a wizard who did this. I think it was the ants from my garden. They had built this new anthill, and there's something powerful in there. All right, guys. I think today might be the last episode of this playthrough. This is getting way too weird for me. Yeah, I don't think I need Mel playing this game with me. We're going to play something else tomorrow. Join us for that. No, I'm just kidding. What the hell is going on? Ants are turning people into cows? Sure, buddy. This guy's on drugs for sure. He's like literally doing drugs. That's what's happening. I know it. And then let's lend a hand/hoof. Oh, sorry. I forgot to read the powerful thing. I tried to remove the anthill, digging it with a shovel. Just before I was cursed, I saw something glowing, like an amulet or something. I'm sure if you can get it, it'll turn back to normal again. Yeah. Oh, they probably swap places, right? Because the guy outside's eating grass. Okay, that makes sense. Am I gonna have to turn into like some kind of bug to fight the other bugs? Like it's like when we played that other game like this and we had to turn into another animal. No spoilers, but yeah. If you take this to the garden and wave it about, it should take you to the ants. Go and see if you can get the source of their power. Gain key 24. What the hell is going on here? Key 24. A large ant antenna. The cow said to use this in the tomato patch. Keep this card in the party inventory until you find a card with the exact text, Quiet Tomato Patch. Oh, that was probably on that one. It did talk about a tomato thing, right? Well, I think we're just going to go to POI 21 again, which I shouldn't have put away, I guess. I just thought it was pretty straightforward and nothing crazy. We were just looking at some silly ants. So on here was their Quiet Tomato Patch. Right here, Quiet Tomato Patch. Event 29, right? So weird. A giant antenna in your hand vibrates. You begin to feel a falling sensation as the world around you grows to enormous size. Honey, I shrunk the elf. All right, you gaze around at tomatoes the size of wagons and vines as big as trees. Draw a small 13 and place the party on it, then put this card back where you found it. Small 13. The giant garden. You breathe in the earthy smell of the garden. A giant shovel sits abandoned. You hear scuttling noises from the north and can make out a large clearing to the south. Note the staircase on the back to Big 6 on the other side. If you want to leave, you can. So basically, if you're under-leveled, you can leave, don't complain. And you can return here later by using key 24 to draw event 29 again. So if you're not ready for this fight, you can come back. This is basically what that means to me. So we came from Big 6, so we're on this stairwell thingy. And then we can go to medium 13 on the top or Big 4 on the bottom. There's a shovel here. I say we go to Big 4. And it's like difficult to climb up the shovel, it looks like. I don't know. No, let's I don't know. Let's go to medium 13 and see what that is. Yeah, I like it too, Minion. I think it's cool. Medium 13. Flower pots. You see large pots with flowers the size of trees towering up out of them. Ants as big as yourself are plucking seed pods from the tree-like flowers. They turn and look at you as you draw closer, their mandibles clicking hungrily. When you draw this, also draw and place Big 4 if you haven't already. Oh, okay. Then draw event 309. Big 4. We found the giant well. You find yourself gaping at a giant well the size of a pond. Tracks in the dirt seem to lead toward a large mound off to the west. NPC 4. Just a random ant. He's glowing. All right. This is kind of cool, actually. Let's see. So much stuff. Stuff everywhere. Yeah, this is already gonna get bigger. Actually, let me just stick this under here. And this one goes here. That's kind of annoying how big that is, but... Oh, I guess I could put it sideways, right? Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Okay, get that out of here. Get this out of here. All right, now we got to set up some stuff. And we were here. Actually, we're here, I guess. Okay, so we need foe 35, and there is 4 of them. And I don't see any events to slap out. This is an NPC, so he's not a foe. There's no foes on this map, just POIs, no chests. I don't see chests. So we're just getting enemies, right? Foe 35. There's 5 cards, just like the rats. Just like the rats. 4 figures, Fig 35. 4 figures, Fig 35. I think we're going to the new big box. Did I misread it? Or I just can't find it. Fig 35, right in the middle there. Gotcha. Fig 35. Matthew, thank you for the super chat. This is my skirt steak, but I suggest my tenderloin. Wait, what? Thank you for the super chat. What the hell are you talking about, man? Or am I missing some jokes going on in the chat? Right. Oh, man. Got some ants. Creepy little bugs. Creepy bugs. They even got little, like, antenna on them. Antennae? Antennas? All right. Bear with me as we set up for combat. All right. You better snap on there. Brown guy, here. Blue guy. Blue guy goes to here. Yellow or green or whatever it is. And pink. Pink goes here. Can't see that. All right. Oh, level 2. Okay, we're at the right level. That's why. If we wandered here first, I get it. You'd wander here, maybe be at level 0 or 1, and you'd run into these guys, right? A huge ant scuttles about. Watch your back or thorax. Oh, they're in full widescreen. Okay. Soldier ant. So if you bop him through the head, you basically cut off his antenna. You will break his little legs, I guess. And he really doesn't like being touched in the butt. That's his weak point. Weak point from behind. All right. All right. Okay, different little patterns. Same like the rats, right? Oh, this guy's got armor. This guy's got extra critical hits. Okay. Soldier Ant. So 0, 1, and 3, they just go after me in this case. Move for 6 incise, move for 4 mandible, move for 5 mandible plus 2. Oh god. And that's at 3. Mandible is 1 damage, but could be 3 damage. Incise is 1, it's just melee. This will actually, if we had like multiple people in the party, it would hit like, could hit up to 3 of us with a blue die, gray die. And if I hit a weak spot, it goes up 2 threat. Oh man. Okay, there's our loot table. Okay. Event 309 still, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Escaping ant. As soon as the ants see you, the biggest one begins to scuttle away. It appears to be fleeing towards the ant hill. You have a bad feeling about what might happen if it reaches its goal. Place an event token on the grid card of, well, now referred to as Skitter. On the grid card of Skitter, who is foe 35-3, right? Actually, let's put on like this. So we got 1, 2. Oh, he's the guy with the armor. That makes sense. That makes sense why they gave him armor. We got to stop him from getting to where he's going. I like it. Escape. When activated, spend threat normally, but Skitter ignores the AI card and instead targets NPC 4, who is this guy in the bottom of the left there, this guy down here. So Skeeter is this blue one way in the back. He's got the armor and the token. He is trying to get to this guy, I guess, or something. When activated, spend, so escape. Okay. Escape. I understand. So when activated, spend threat normally, but Skitter ignores AI card instead, targets NPC 4. And tries to move 6 toward it. Okay. So what this does to me is when I draw a mob card or an all foes card and he gets triggered, he'll ignore what instructions are on there, but I'll still spend the threat. All the other guys will do what the card tells them. Then this dummy just goes 6 moving, beelining it to NPC 4. Failure. If Skitter moves on to NPC 4, flip this card and go to failure. Success. If you defeat Skitter before it moves on to NPC 4, flip this card and go to success. It's called Escaping Ant. Oh, Jose says, I came down this way at level 1 and got massacred. Yeah, I can see that. Okay. Anything else we have to do? I don't know. All right. Oh, quiet tomato patch. I don't know. Still have this key. I'm not sure. I guess we need that key if we need to come back and do it again, right? So, okay. So based on this, they're going to go first, right? And now I need to know something, though. When I explore on Med 3 or Med 13, do I have to move forward onto the next tile? I forget. I know most games when you explore, you are moving on to the next tile. As an action, you can explore an adjacent map pointer. Other players can choose to position themselves before revealing the map. The guide draws the map from the active deck, reads all the relevant text on the back, then, unless otherwise instructed, flips the map face up and aligns the pointers. Sometimes this means the map sits on top. Okay, no, I don't move on. I don't know why I was thinking like I'm moving in and that creates the map. I think that's a lot of games do it that way. Okay. So they're going first, right? Boss or one? One threat. Okay. So I'm too far away to hit Skeeter, and I don't want to get hit by the other ants, so I should probably kill the ant that's close to me or try. So in that case, I am going to... I think... Oh, I can't see him yet because he's hiding in a plant. I don't have line of sight to him to mark him or anything. Because on that tile, there's the planters are all they have like the obscuring borders in like a T shape across the plants. That makes sense. Yeah, like across here. So the foe 3 is here. He's actually surrounded, like, so I can't see him. I think I can if I draw a direct line through those, but as long as I hit the corners, maybe, but yeah. Right now, the best way to do that. Skeeter. Can you use your new skill or is it not available yet? I can't use it because I need to wait till one of them is basically adjacent to another, right? Or diagonal to original. So I just need to attack one of these ants when they're like another ant's diagonal to them, and that's it. And then I flip it, and then I'll get to do a basic bow attack. And then kind of hit both of them together. Like it's all about lining them up diagonally, and then I get to shoot one arrow and hit 2 targets, which is kind of neat. Okay. And how fast these guys are moving, like 6, 4, and 5. That's crazy. All right. Let's just hit the yellow ant guy in front of me here. I think. It's gonna take like probably 3 shots. 3 shots, that's crazy. Unless I hit him with snipe, but I can't do that yet, so I guess I'll just shoot at him. Because the other guy can't see. I don't even know if I can see that guy. Oh yeah, middle to him. I don't know, what do we think? Line of sight's like middle to middle or middle to like any side, I forget. It's our first time it mattered because we have so much obscuring terrain. Line of sight 22. Draw a straight line from the center of the ability's origin square to the center of the target. Oh, okay. I might not have line of sight to this guy. Well, let's find out. Oh, are we out of battery? No, we're good. Awkward. So center to center. No, I do not have line of sight to this guy. I am hitting, I think, a little more of that line than the corner, so unless I just don't have it lined up, because these things don't line up very well, but my bad. Okay. So then, in that case, I don't know what to do, guys. Don't really want to get hit by them. One, two, three, four, five, six. If I moved here, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is awkward. I need to let them move out of there a bit, I think, but I'll still try to hit one here. I'll just do a regular move, get some combo. I'll go one across, and then I have line of sight across that should get around this black border and this black border. I should be fine there. But then I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away. And then I need to use... I don't know, man. I don't want to use my stuff. No, what I'm going to do is literally just move. I'll do another move and another move. And I'll just like kind of... I'll go like here. And I'll just get behind some of this difficult stuff. So I moved... That gave me like 9 points of movement, but I'll just like move here. Kill or be killed? Well, I only need to kill this guy, right? So I just don't need to go here and shoot at one ant that I can't even kill this turn and then have 3 other ants bite me. Doesn't make sense. Does not make sense. So, yeah. And we just need to get rid of 1 or 2 of these other ants, and then we focus on the other guy, and we let him work towards us. Because this guy's going to be moving faster than these ants. So eventually he'll get in front of him, and then I'll just be able to work on him. That's the plan. And if they line up diagonally, then we use our new skill. Amazing. The best part is, I already have some combo for it, so let's not use shitty attacks when we can build up combo and do something more meaningful. That's the way I roll. Let's do it. All right, here we go. 3, 4. All right, they're at 4. That's great. But they didn't activate. That's totally fine. We're gonna go back to our turn. The only problem is this all foes thing, and that's just lucky stuff that it's RNG. I can't handle. So like nothing I can do about it. That's the only like resource in the combat that like hurts you going longer is if you get unlucky draws, which can happen, but like I can't tutor this deck, so who cares, right? All right. So back to me. Yep, they didn't even move, so like I don't know what to say. I'll just do the same thing. 3 more combo. Done. Boring. Cool. All right. Boss or X? They go 1. Sweet. Back to me. Same thing. Free action. Oh, great. So I have 4 actions on this turn? Sure. No, I don't know. Super lame. Super lame. Okay, sure. Yeah, we'll just move 1, 2, 3. We'll use our free action. Fantastic. Like, I don't know. 1, 2. Great. We'll shoot on this ant. Sure. 16. 17, 18, 19. So we just hit him twice. Fun. Okay. Then that was our free one, right? And we don't, yeah, we don't pay. I could have added snipe to it actually, and that would be free, right? Yeah, that would be free. So yeah, we'll say we did snipe, right? So we could hit him here, and then it would go, oh, he'd be dead. No, he'd be one away, one away. But then we hit his weak point, which like we can't really do, because then they go to the all foes thing. So that changes that. So yeah, I don't know. But we could shift. We could do the shift thing. Would have probably been smart with that, right? A free shift. Yeah, maybe the shift play. And then what we do is we then do a normal attack against him. And this one, yeah, we just hit him like normal. It's fine. 3, 6. So let's hit here. Okay, then our last action. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll probably still get bit by that guy, but hey. I know. I don't know why they call them weak points in this game. Very lame. Very lame. They should not be called weak points. And like the criticals should kind of be called the weak points, kind of, right? Because when you hit them in like a weak point, it should hurt them more. So I thought that was weird too when I was reading the rules. I had to like reread it like, wait, it's like they're doing the kind of Gloomhaven thing where like we just change how something you're used to works. Let's just change how it's worded because we're trying to be different. Like let's make poison work different because like we're trying to be cool. But it's just confusing. It makes your game like harder to learn, which is lame. So yeah, I thought it was weird. But yeah, the weak points, you're trying to like avoid them and hit them last. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely weird. Definitely weird. Okay, ants. Oh no. All right. Hopefully they attack after this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can add 1 range, right? So let's move up 1 over here. Yeah, and then we'll spend 1 combo to add the range to it and use the staggering shot. We hit with 2 plus 3 is 5. So that is just 1 hit. That's all we need is 1 hit on this guy. So even moving him doesn't matter. Okay. And then let's just build up our combo meter by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's just go back. We'll do 2 movement here. We'll go this way. Done. So we should have 1 combo. All right, ants. Old bread. Nah, I'm good. No old bread. Oh no! All foes. They activate right now, right? Spending it all. Getting a wear token, I think, that goes on like this. I think. Limit break. When threat is 7 after a foe or exile turn, add 1 power token to each foe card. All foes activate as if an all foes card were drawn. And so they have +1 power, which that means they always hit for 1 more damage, right? Matthew, thank you again for another super chat. I used to be called Matthew, but that is my weak point. So now I'm called Matt. I thought it would be the other way around. You troll. All right. Anyways. Okay. The +1 power token. Each power token adds 1 additional damage to foe attacks. This bonus is added to each instance of damage. Power tokens remain until the combat ends. Cool. Cool. All right. This is not good, but we got unlucky with our shuffle, so that's how it works. Oh, yeah, at least we killed one of them. But they're going to activate, and that's what we wanted, so that's good. So first is going to activate the brown one here, and does that count as they're spending 7? Probably, right? Do they even spend it all? No, they don't spend it all. Not like me. That would be fair. Okay, so they'll spend 3, right? Okay. And then they do 5 move Mandible with +2. So they're technically hitting for 4 if they get me, which is crazy. So 2 is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. Blue is doing his 6 activation thing, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this ant can actually get me because Mandible is the whole row. So this stupid ant I didn't realize could actually get me. So I just get hit for 4 after rolling the blue die. Cool, that's awesome. I forgot about the Mandible attack being able to attack a whole row. Okay, so it hits me in my buckled cuff. So I block 2 of it and take 2. I'm down to 1 health remaining. Fantastic. First hit, almost dead. Love it. Love it. Yeah. Yeah, now I'm in trouble. Okay, my turn, right? Okay. I'm gonna kill this dummy. Oh yeah, I have line of sight to him. Or can I kill the pink ant and run? What do we think? Pink ant. If I slash the pink ant, I can go diagonal, but that doesn't hit these criticals. They're in like weird spots. I need to do like a hit this way, but I don't have that. I do if I snipe though. I could hit here and then hit there. That would cover this. And then I just need 1 more week. But what I think I should do... I don't know if I should go after the skitter guy yet. Yeah. Well, let's see if I can kill the pink ant, maybe. So let's do the practice knife on pink ant. Oh, I'm not lined up. All right. No, I'm not. That's freaking annoying. Yeah, I can't kill the ant then because I have to move and then I'd be stuck here. Yeah, I forgot I'm not able to attack him even though I'm like touching him. How are we doing this? Let's move to here. Exciting stuff. Let's attack with practice knife. Let's roll 2, 3, 4, 5, which is only 1. Are you freaking kidding me? I can add 3 to this. So lame. Yeah. I don't know, man. All right. Let's hit this pink ant. So dumb. Here. Stupid. Oh my god. Okay. Then we'll move again. Fun times. All right, let's go. We'll spend a stamina. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't even get us anywhere. Wow. Okay. Cool game. All right. All foes activate. First is Brown. He wants to spend 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I'm like dead, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Didn't reach. That's good. Next is blue guy, who we know is just gonna go, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's just running to his dude, right? He doesn't attack ever. Yeah, he's only targeting this thing. Matthew, thank you. Thank you again for the super chat. I will send you anti-itch cream and help you aim. You only need 8 hits on the Skeeter or not? Yeah, maybe. He has no criticals, so yeah, I'd basically have to do like 8 separate hits, or if I can hit him with a couple snipes. That's what I was kind of trying to build up my orange for. But like I need to read more on how this orange little track works, because it kind of sucks. Because if it hits the automatic free action thing and I'm forced to use it, and I don't want to, and it's like suboptimal, then it's kind of sucky. Like it literally, this bar sucks for me, but this is always good for them, is how I think it works, which feels kind of lame. So maybe I'm misunderstanding it. But the fact that this makes me not have optimal turns and actually hurts me to not spend combo, maybe that's the way it's designed. But yeah, it feels kind of lame. Like already rolling a d20 for my combat feels like super archaic and kind of boring. But this whole thing, I'm not sure about it yet. But I'm still trying to figure it out. I know I'm not the best. Like I'm not doing things perfectly. But yeah, it's going to take some time. But yeah, okay. Let's get our stuff back. We have the diagonal thing, right? Hit with a basic bow attack while a different foe is diagonal to the original. Technically, I can go after this guy who's diagonal to this guy, right? Oh, no, I can't, because there's a black dotted line beside me. Oh my god. That's like barely visible. Sick. Okay. Stupid tomato plants. Yeah. Hmm. 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 Oh, it's optional. Christopher says it's not mandatory, it's optional. You can spend 7 combo to do another action free, or just use the combo as normal. So I could leave this just sitting at 7 as long as I want? That sucks. I don't know where I was, but yeah, that sucks. Okay, I didn't realize. It's optional. Okay, Janet, thank you. I thought it couldn't just sit there. I thought you had to do it. Okay, that changes things. Damn. So then like I wasted it. I did like that was a waste, but whatever. Okay, I'm learning. Thank you guys for the help. I appreciate it. I really do, honestly. I should have looked that up too. I was only reading their limit break over and over again. Yeah, the limit break for them is not optional. Gotcha. Okay. I really don't know what to do. I'd love to just shoot at this guy, but like I literally have to waste a move to do it, which I guess we'll just do because we kind of have to. 1, 2, 3. Am I? Oh, come on, man. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So then we'll do our mastery. I have to hit with a basic bow attack while a different foe is diagonal to the original target. We're going to try to shoot our skeeter buddy. And as long as we get a hit and don't roll a 1. Oh yeah, we need to mark him. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, we need to mark this guy, right? He is in sight now. He is in sight. So now we can mark him. Thank you. That is huge. Okay, so we're going to try just a basic bow attack on this guy. Ugh. $20. Are you for real? Okay, so 20 lets me hit him how much? What do I want to do? Do I just do like down the middle? No, I should probably knock off an armor. I was thinking of saving my snipes for like hitting the armor, but I don't know if I'll do that too often. So let's do it like this. Let's do down this way. Let's break this off and hit here. Okay. And then while we're doing that, I'm going to spend a mana. And let's just hit here. Okay. With our mark, right? Okay, then this happens, I think. So I hit with a basic bow attack with it, while a different foe is diagonal to the original target. So we flip and we get the Eureka. So then we get to do whatever the hell this is. Free reaction. We don't have to spend combo for it. So this reaction happens off of that basic bow attack, I'm assuming. And this attack now targets one additional foe with using the same result as it's the same arrow, but just 2 targets. And ricochets. It ricochets off this ant, bangs into the brown ant, which has this ant. And this ant, I hit him with the 23 or whatever. So we can... I don't know. Let's just hit him here and here. I don't know if I can spend extra mana to hit him again. I could read my reference card, I guess, right? I think it's only 1 time, but... Oh, it's a reaction. Deal 1 bonus. Can I use this reaction multiple times if the initial attack pattern deals more than 1 damage? No. Only once per attack pattern. It doesn't seem like it answers my question. Ricochet. How much damage does the second foe take? What if I use quiver to sharpen? Oh yeah, it's only the first guy's marked. Thank you. I don't know why I was thinking that I could use mark on multiple foes when it's literally only one guy's marked. I don't even know why I thought that. Yeah, never mind. Woo! Yeah. Dominic, thank you. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, it would have to have some way of marking like multiple enemies for to get bonus damage. That makes complete sense to me. All right. So now with how it sits, I should probably run, yeah? Yes. I think I move, which hits me to my 7, right, which is optional. Let's go 1, 2. One, two, three. I'll then spend this all. I think I take my free action of just another move, I think. Which I think it does this again. And then I just use that to go hide. I think. I don't know. Oh no, that doesn't work. I need to stay like line of sight with these stupid plants are in my way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If this ant goes first, 1, 2, 3, 4, and he can still hit me. Ah, so lame. So lame. Yeah, I'll just go there. I don't know. This is so weird. Okay. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 2 stamina to be able to hit them in a line again. But I kind of don't care. I'll just do a... It's a regular bow attack on blue guy. Oh. Yeah. I think I have to. I could use one of these, right? Broadhead. No, let's just do regular. 12, 13, 14, 15. And that would hit him like this, I guess. And then we spend a mana to just snipe the armor. And then we do another basic bow attack on the blue guy. And hopefully we can hit him down the line. We don't have to worry about his weak point. If we can just roll like 9 or higher, please. 11, I'll take it. All right, so blue guy is dead. We hit these 2 spots. So he's toast. So we defeated Skeeter before it moves on to NPC 4. Flip this, go to success. Matthew says, I think, therefore I am. I think. Thank you again, Matthew. Thank you so much. All right. Success. You strike down the ant before it can reach its objective. Sure that you staved off something terrible. The other ants seem to lose heart at the sight of your strength. Set threat to 0. Yeah. Not really that crazy, but I wish I got that before. Yeah. All right, then this card just goes back to where it is, right? So it goes back 309. Okay. Cool. All right. Then I'm going to move. Actually, do I move or do I heal with my minor action? I feel like I want to move so I can make some combo, but moving might leave it so I don't care about healing. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just go back 1, I think. 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I just need to be back here, I think, so I don't get hit by ants. But I don't know what they're gonna do. Oh, they could move for 6. I think that's fine. 4, 5, 6. No, it's not fine. Oh, in size is not as bad. Yeah, that is fine. Okay. All foes. All right, so we're spending 0 to move 6. Starting with brown ant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but can't get to the position for in size to hit me adjacent. And then pink ant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's done. Okay, my turn. Collect tokens. Okay, then I really wish I could stab these ants like this, but this guy's like not in the right. Oh wait, 1. Yeah, this guy's too close too. Yeah, okay. I should have went further, but brown ant. Can I stab him to death? Probably. But then I'm stuck. Yeah, we're moving. One. And then we're going to just stop there. I think then I'm going to spend my 3 to do a snipe on the pink ant. 1, 2, 3, 4 away. Requires a bow. I'm going to roll. Oh, this might not work out actually. Yeah, we'll see. All right, snipe on the pink. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's not enough. I need 16 plus. And then I would have been able to snipe the pink ant dead by hitting the top and then spreading down the bottom. Unfortunately, I can only hit a bottom spot, then spread to the top. So I will just hit pink ant here, and then it goes up here. So pink ant's 1 hit away. This ant's 2 hits away. So then I just don't know about getting hit by brown ant, because he would hit for 2. Oh yeah, that's over here. Do I just run? I probably run, right? Yep. 1, 2, 3, and we hope for the best. Okay. Mob activates 0. Moving for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. 3, 4, 5, 6. I think he gets me, right? Then he's going to attack for 2, rolling a gray die. Oh, and I'm dead, I think. Yeah. I think I'll be dead here. He hits me in the head, which blocks 1. I take 1. I'm at 0, knocked out. Okay, then Pink Ant doesn't care. Pink Ant doesn't move, right? When I'm on my ass, and it just kind of... I know I can surge, but while I'm on my back, I don't think it cares about me, targets me. I'm not even there, right? Yeah, I forget where that was. KO, 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 KO'd adventure mode, KO'd combat mode, 30. KO'd exile, still take a turn till the end of combat. I can't take actions, use skills, and cannot use movement or attacks granted to me. KO'd exiles cannot be targeted by foes. Foes may move through KO'd exiles as if it were unoccupied. Foes and other exiles may end their movement on the KO'd exile. No. If all exiles are KO'd at the end of an exile turn. It's not now. Okay. Alright, so this one doesn't do anything, right? Now back to me. I surge. I get up. I get my tokens back. Brown Ant. Can I kill Brown Ant? Kill Brown Ant and heal. Maybe I survive. Knife. Knife. Yeah, I think so. 11, 12, 13, 14. So Brown Ant, we hit like this. Then I attack Brown Ant again. 3, 4, 5, 6. That is enough to kill Brown Ant and not worry about threat. And then minor action on potion. Heal 1. And we're at 1 health. We don't die at the end of our turn. Ant. 2 threat. My turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away. Not great. I just need 1 hit to kill it though, so in that case, we'll move, gain combo, go up 1, 2, 3, then we shoot basic bow attack, get 18, more than enough to hit the final hit point. Ant is dead, we survive. Oh, the dagger's dex. You're right. The dagger's dex, but we're still good. We got higher than 2. Yeah, sorry. I forgot the dagger's a different stat. Yeah, dagger's a dex, not endurance. Yeah. All right. Either way, we're good. We're good. So where's our loot? Give us the loot. 1 XP. One XP. Roll die. Yeah. 17. We can't buff it, but at least we get 2 money instead of the usual 1. So that puts us to 5 money. I don't know the actual currencies. Is it like 135, 1510? It's 1520. Oh, that's weird. So we're at 5. Oh no, I'm not even using the right token. I think 5 is the silver, right? It's very confusing, just to be confusing. Yeah, silver is 5K. That's our loot. Now what happens? It's back to adventure mode. Flip, flip, flip. Yep, that happened. Sure. I'm going to go to POI 17. No. I'm going to check POI. No. Should I just go talk to this guy first? I'm like scared. I don't know what to do. POI 23. Oh yeah, I'm also going to, no, I'm good. Yeah, POI 23. Flowers. You take your bearings. It appears you're at the north edge of the tomato vines. Towering above, you see flowers the size of trees in their clay pots. Just north is a wheelbarrow the size of a sailing ship. Vines. You look at the vines, as big as a man. You're sure glad it isn't a blackberry patch. Flowers. You remember the ants were doing something with the seeds when you entered the area. You might be able to climb the stalk and get one. Wheelbarrow. Oh, climb. Oh, sorry. Climb was open from that. Sorry. Climb. Cost is 1 stamina. An endurance test of 9. And it could help us gain key 25. Sure. 1 stamina. Which costs me here. Yeah. We'll just spend it off this one. 1 stamina. And then we roll for endurance. 8 plus 3, we're good. You reach the top, pick up a small pod so we can get a role-playing point. We're already good. And we grab key 25. You discover a small pod against the towering plants. It appears to have been valuable. It appears to have been valuable to the ants. Keep this card in the party inventory for now. Okay, sure. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, we're good. Flowers, great. This goes back. UI 23. Shoot down a POI 17. Giant can. You're standing in a large clearing. There's a loud rhythmic thumping noise just here. The walls of the stone well rise here, as tall as a building. Just to the west, you see a large mound of dirt. Thumping. The sounds of the world feel amplified. It takes a moment for the sound to resolve in your mind, yet it's the dripping of huge drops of water from a watering can just there. Well. Gazing up, you see an enormous wooden structure. After a second, it dawns on you. It's just the bucket for the well. Mound. The large hill to the west must be the ant hill. You see a large tunnel leading down into the ground. There's a giant green ant guarding the entrance. Green ant. As you watch, a few ants arrive from the south carrying seed pods in their mandibles. You see the guard place his antenna on the pods, and he lets the ants pass. NPC 4. Blind ant. Demeanor. Bored. A giant ant is here, mucus dripping from its mandibles. Its eyes, however, look clouded over. It seems to stare through you as if it cannot see. The ant is guarding the entrance to the tunnel. You could try to pass by, or maybe it's better to just leave. Probably better to leave at this point. Get a pun. Oh, yeah, you think maybe this is it? I feel like I want to deliver this to somebody or something, but there is a way I can heal, is by just spending one of these right now to get a health off my potion. But that's it. I only have 2 health now. Yeah. I feel like there's a boss fight in here. That's what I feel. I feel like going in here is a boss fight, but I could be wrong. And if that's the case, I want to like go rest up. I don't know. I know we can flee though, right? At the end of one of our turns. So let's just keep pushing. Let's see what's there. Let's try to pass. You attempt to pass the ant. It reaches out its antenna and do you have key 25? Yes. The ant touches the seed pot and stands aside, giving you an entrance to the ant hill. Draw and place small 14, then put this card back in the box. Put this card back in box. Entrance to ant nest. As you approach the ant hill, you mark how well crafted and clean it is. You wouldn't mind living here if you were an ant. This is it. You're really going into the lair. You try and psych yourself up for what lies ahead. Each exile roll and gain stats. Yeah, it is. I'm going to a stupid boss fight. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. But they're going to try to let us heal a little bit first. Because they know we just went through a fight. All right. Endurance roll. Great. 17 plus 3 is 20. We're good. I don't even need to spend role playing. So that means we get 2, 2, and 2. So I wish I didn't spend that potion like a silly goose. But it's what happened, so I suck. Okay. Everything's full. Except for my potion, my knapsack. But I have this other knapsack, which I should actually... I'm going to switch these outside of combat or whatever. Anytime during adventuring, I can swap stuff. I'm pretty sure, so I'm going to swap that. So that backpack is here, available to be used during combat without wasting another minor action. Other than the action of using it. Small 15. What the heck am I looking at here? Oh, this just goes on here, right? Like this, maybe? Oh, yeah, there. I see. This line's up here. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Very cute. All right. So then NPC's gone. We go to small 15, which is not going to be attached. This game does not care about your table size at all. And we're only playing one player. Below the dirt, roots stick out at odd angles from the tunnel. As you wind your way deeper into the lair, you can hear a large scuffling and commotion coming from the next cavern, and there appears to be some sort of glowing light. Okay. Messy, 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 messy game. All right. I'm leaving these guys here, so I assume I'm fighting more ants. Like, it's like, it's just stuff. But maybe not. Maybe it's all friendly down here. Big 7. Sure. A caverner's chamber lies deep within the anthill. At the far end, you notice the largest ant you've seen. It's standing on what appears to be some sort of magic circle. At the start of combat, give them 3 threat. Sure, man. Yep. Our ants are back, of course. Called it. Called it. All right. Junk, 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 junk. Okay. Clean up, everybody, everywhere. I'm probably going to flee unless this looks doable. It's already enough trouble with those other stupid ants, but at least down here, there's not 100 tomato plants blocking line of sight everywhere I go. At least. Okay, and let's get Foe 38. The biggest ant we've ever seen. Fig 38. Holy shnikes. This ant is huge. He's taken up 4 squares. Pah! This dude says like level 7 on him. We out. We out. Level 3. Ugh. 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 The Enchantress looms before you, her black and gold exoskeleton glittering. She appears to be drawing power from a magic circle on the floor. Oh, okay. Okay. Got some armor, I see. Trying to think, if we like snipe, if we snipe here, that breaks this, spreads up to here, crosses this, doesn't matter, crosses this, that matters because that covers this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can do the killing blow on this one. It's just up here. We'd have to mark this guy, because then if we mark, we can just target like here once to uncover it. Oh yeah, but we'll always hit one of the weak points. Yeah, I don't have a way to, unless I line up a mark where I slice here, hits this, and then on the mark magic spend, we hit there last. So I'm trying to think how to finish this ant without ever hitting a weak point. Totally possible. Totally possible. But let's see how hard it hits back, though. That's the part I'm worried about. Yeah, no. No. Yeah, it literally has range attack with 2 damage minimum. I can't fight this. I can't fight this. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, with the RNG of the card deck, it's like I'm not a fan of this. Yeah, I don't think it's good for my character right now. Because the little ants, the way they work with their weak points, we already know. Like the bow kind of sucks. The knife is cool, but the little ants could hit back really aggressively too. Yeah, I think I flee just based on me being only 3 health character with some wounded armor. And what's the yellow die focus on? Legs? The yellow die is a leg die. That's what's hitting more. Or, yeah, leg and hands and pants. Yeah, not a fan. This area of effect doesn't affect me because it's only gonna hit. I'm only 1 player, so it's whatever. But then exile's adjacent to the target, so if I want to fight it with my knife ever, that's big bad. 4 range attack, that's lame. I would definitely dance with this thing if it didn't have 4 other ants with it. I don't know. I could just try, like, and see how the fight's going, and then exile, or flee at the end of an exile turn. Because if I can smoke a couple ants before this ant gets to me, but this ant, like, literally, it only needs to spend 3 to get 6 movement, and then it gets to do its stupid spire thing. Target an exile in 4 range. Oh, it has to be exactly 4. Exactly 4. That's interesting, actually. It's not a window. It actually is very precise. Interesting. No, I've never used Lightfoot, but I probably should in the last fight. But I'm worried that it only gets used once per rest. I should have used it last fight when I knew, like, if I got hit, I'd die. But then I knew I could surge once during each combat. So it's like, I think it's, yeah. I think it's surge once per combat, right? Not once per day. Let's find out. Surge, page 30. Yeah, once per combat. Surge wear tokens are removed at the end of combat. Okay, perfect. Yeah. No, Joey, it could be. I should have used it last time because I was getting kind of stuck on the difficult borders. I could have used it last fight to probably avoid one of those hits I got. But I kept miscalculating that the ants had the stupid, this attack here, this like 1 row attack. So I would like count and think I'm far enough away for this. But then I would forget this attack that they could just hit me if I'm diagonal, basically, which was super annoying. But if I just spent that, I could have got over those difficult and got out of range for sure. Would I have been able to hit back after that? Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, this Lightfoot ability is not really coming into play too much here. But I do have it if I'm really desperate, I guess. But it's only once per rest. So I can't use it multiple times in the combat. So it's like, when is that right time? I don't know. It's like basically when I'm gonna die is like how I think about it. Okay. Yeah. And the difficult terrain in here is just in this corner here. There's some here, down here. Yeah, it's all down in like this area. So I definitely don't want to get caught up down here. There's none over here, actually. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, if I used it in that fight though, I wouldn't have it for this fight. So it's like maybe this was a good thing. I don't know. I just need these little buggers to get like diagonal to each other, and then like we can talk. But the whole time I'm waiting for these little dummies to get in range, then this guy sneaks up and I'm in trouble. Just gonna shuffle a little more. And we know start a combat, what'd they have? +3 or +2? Shoot. Ugh. +3. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, man. Yeah. I don't think I should be doing this, but it's going to be a short campaign, maybe. All right. 2. Yeah, if they hit the 7, I'm out. I'm not dealing with the extra damage. That's silly. Okay. Let's do 3 moves. And how are we thinking? That's the most they can move. 6. Okay, I'll go there. 3 moves, some extra combo. Combo. And then we'll see what they do. Boss. Boss says, all right, I'm going to spend 3, going down to 2, to move 6. And it wants to get 4 away from me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm literally 1 away from getting hit. He can't target me because I'm not 4 away range. But literally 1 more move and I'd have been toast. Yeah, I didn't even count that out. I didn't even think that was even almost possible there. Yeah, there's no way. Because this guy moved first and I start attacking this, there's no way I can kill this quick enough. If I just focus on the boss, these guys are going to be up in my business, and then I have all of them to deal with. I was hoping to at least deal with a couple ants before we even had to engage with the boss. But yeah, the cards just sometimes are weird, man. Okay. Yeah, run. Now, here's the crazy part. Like, if I can get it down to 2 enemies, then it's like I can dance around in here, I think. But there is no way I don't think I can take the boss out before it can start hitting me. And it hits me for 2 damage every shot. So I can take like maybe 2 shots from it, maybe. Drop in Mel mid-battle. Run! So what happens if you die? No idea. No idea. I would assume this game gives you like a, oh, you died. Here's something to help you keep playing, please. Because if it makes me restart a whole campaign over, then thanks for watching. Tune in next game when we play something different. Like, I don't know. All right, we'll come back when we're like level 10 and we'll crush this thing. No, I'm just kidding. We'll come back when we're like level 3 maybe. Yeah. Like, I want to fight it, but yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm thinking now. I'm true solo. I'm playing 1 exile. If I had 2 exiles, the enemy still goes, and then one of us goes. The enemy goes, one of us goes. So it's like, what's the balance there? And they go up higher because of this. So like this I see as part of the balance. But how does this game scale? It's not like they do more damage or they hit more or they get extra health. The threat just goes up faster. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy's 6 range away. See you later, Matthew. Enjoy your nap. Oh yeah, and I do split equipment between them, you're right. Yeah, I do split equipment. So it's like I wouldn't have so much covered, right? So I'm more likely to get hit harder. Yeah. So maybe we wait till like we have 2 guys and we're in here like level 3 or higher. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, I'm out. Yeah, we'll just move, blah blah blah, or we retreat. See you guys. Boom. We're out. We'll come back later. So I keep the seed pod, right? So I can get back in here. I keep the ant antenna, I think. Yeah. And then there was some way to get out of here, I think. Yeah, I know the fewer RP points. Yeah, that's the thing. I know that. I was just trying to think how like in a combat how like we get an advantage or not. So how did I get out of here again? Do I get out of here? Oh man. POI 17 maybe, was it? No, that did nothing. It was POI. Too many POIs. It was POI 23 maybe? Oh, I have to read an event for fleeing, right? Thank you. That maybe will help. Fleeing. Event 333. Yeah. Event for fleeing. Thank you. Or maybe too many cards. To flee combat on their turn, a single exile either goes to a hex pointer of this location or reaches a staircase on an already explored map. Did you flee the combat? Yeah, you gather yourself and escape the combat. What? Add threat 333 to the flip. Okay. So they make it worse? They make it so you can escape when it's too hard, but then they punish you on your next combat? Is that what's happening? Threat 333, yeah. To the threat deck. Then flip. 1. Remove foe figures from the map and foe cards. Okay, flip the uncleared map face down because it was not cleared. Oh, yeah. Note that you do not gain any loot, even if one foe was entirely defeated. You fled the scene before collecting any loot. Note, if you cleared some area maps earlier, return the cleared maps face up. You can only clear a given map once, and only a specific map you fled from is returned to the map deck face down. Flip the mode token to adventure. You're now out of combat. Note, if anyone is at 0 HP, you may heal, use skills, drink potions, etc. If anyone is still at 0 HP, spend a day by drawing and resolving a day card. Then set anyone at 0 HP to 1 HP. See KO'd adventure mode. Finally, so there might be limits to how many times you can flee? Event 333 to B, then put this card back. 333 to B. Where does it go? Back in here. B. Yeah, it might help me. It might help me, true. That the other threat, that multi-bread, was helpful, right? So, yeah, it might not always be bad. Yeah. You weren't KO'd, just fleeing. Are the instructions different or the same? Oh, I see. I see. Hold on. I see what you're saying. I might have just done stuff related to being KO'd. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Let's go event. Oh, my God. No, I still do that. I still do that. It's like step 1, 2, 3. This, I was just reading this out loud to understand, but yeah, then finally, yeah, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. POI 23. I just need to get out of here, man. Just needed to get out of this stinking place. I'll come back here with friends. Is this how we get out? No. Am I like stuck in Littleville here? If that's the case, then I should just fight. I thought there was a way out. This gets flipped. Giant Well is the one I'm on. Giant Well. Okay, let me just clean up a bit. This game is annoying with the fiddly papers everywhere. It says set aside this, set aside that. You'll probably come back to this. It's like, but man, it's like too much. Too many papers and cards everywhere. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, these guys are... Yeah, it's a very messy game. I like what it's doing. It's just, I don't know. I feel like it needed an app with it or something. This feels like it should have been like app assisted for sure, is the vibe I get. I feel like they were like, we're afraid to piss people off by putting an app in the game, but literally should have an app. I feel like there's like some stuff should be taken off of it. I don't know. But again, if you have a huge table and you're fine, app equals no thanks. Exactly. That's great. So then you can play all the other games that are like a little more clean. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure, guys. I don't know. And POI 17 was nothing, right? Yeah, nothing. Okay. POI 17. Small 13. Oh, yeah. Small 13 was in the middle, right? Small 13. Big 4. Oh, there's big 6. Big 6. We found the stairs. We found the stairs. Thanks, guys. Yeah, you climb up the shovel, I guess, or something. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. What is happening? Big 6. All right. We made it back to Big 6 from a stairwell somewhere. But the stairwell's probably on one of these other things, right? I think it was from here. I think we're like there. I don't think there was a card over it. No, there was. No, there wasn't. And then we put that one away. These are all going in play in the box. This one we cleared. Yeah, I'm just trying to put aside which ones are going back face up, which is all of these, right? Yeah, all of these are fine. Cow, tomato patch, giant can. That's gone. Okay, we'll put that stuff away after. These are cleaned up. Yeah, Brady, I was thinking the same thing. Like, I am playing solo, right? And it's like, I have the whole table to myself, but it still feels like there's like not enough room to cleanly push off things to the side when I have decks of cards to keep track of, boxes of cards, a map, an overworld map. I have multiple of, I like these things. The idea is it's cool. But when other games that I put all the map pieces in an accordion folder, it's easier to kind of put off to the side. But there's like these things are kind of just, I have them on the table and I probably shouldn't. Yeah, I definitely need like the side cart and all that. But then I have that for my mini boxes. You need like so much stuff around, and it's like a dossier folder and like miniature boxes and yeah, player boxes. And I'm only playing one player's worth of stuff. Like originally, when I saw that your player area, the way I thought it was when I first opened the rulebook, and I saw that your character needed 3 boards just sitting in front of you plus piles of cards, I was like, I can't play this 2-player because we only have a 3x5 table, right? And then I'm gonna have to zoom out on stream so far that you guys can't see anything, right? Which is gonna happen, I think. So then I was like, I'll just play solo so I can zoom in at least and people can see what's going on because everything's so small, right? But then I realized you don't need this on the table all the time. But it looked like you did based on the setup diagram. And I was like, oh, but even this, it's like still a lot. And it's only like a fraction. You're supposed to keep nearby like this and other things, right? Your little chests and stuff. And it's like I got tokens and tokens and tokens and everything, like so much stuff all over the place. So yes. Yeah, that's the problem with the Kickstarter games, right? They just like more stuff, more stuff. It's like we just gotta have a ton of stuff in the game, right? I'm telling you, man, the Jaws of the Lion size of campaign game, like the size of the box, the amount of components, playing out of a book, that's like where it's at, man. I wish this game was broken down into like 3 different small box campaigns that continued or something. That would have been cool, I think. That's just how I prefer. But again, I purchased this back. I was a different person when I backed this game, right? So it's like I'm not the same Rob anymore with giant campaign games. It's like getting a little burnt out on them, I think. But yeah. But we'll see. Maybe this gets really good, and like the more you play it, it gets like even better. But we'll see. I'm not betting on that, but we'll see. Okay. All right. Like I got to full health, so now it's like I don't feel like I need to rest so bad. Like it's crazy. I want to get out of the combat, but I'm like a full health. I guess I'm worn down a bit, but yeah. Let's just go back to the overworld map. I don't know. Back to overworld map. Okay, we are here. Boom, we're here. Sweet. Yeah, I'm trying to think what other game was like this. There was another game I played too where the like overworld map to zooming in, it got very tiresome after a while, right? Because like you'd zoom into something and sometimes you couldn't stay there. In this case, they want you to zoom into things, set up the table, then assess whether you should proceed or zoom back out and clean everything up, right? And then you have to then go, oh, okay, we went there, I set everything up, I decided not to play it basically. And now I have to clean it all up and now find something else to set up on the table in my play session. Otherwise, my play session was very boring, you know? That's the only thing, like, but then it's still cool to discover and like, but then it's like, that's the part where it's like, I feel like the video game part of like, in a video game that's totally fine, but like when you're physically setting up, it's like, imagine I told you to set up a session of Gloomhaven and then decide if you want to play it or not, and then clean it all up and then set up something else, right? Otherwise your game group comes over and you're just setting up and cleaning up, setting up and cleaning up, right? So it's like, I don't know. Hunter's AD, that's maybe what it was. I think that might have been it. And then it's like, I know Folklore had that kind of thing too, where you're constantly like setting things up. What else? Hexplore has a little bit of that too. where it's like you're playing along and you kind of set a bunch of stuff up during the play. Even the app-driven games do it too, to a degree, but it's like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Not sure if I'm a fan of it or not. I don't know. Okay, so I don't know where to go. Let's just go south. Let's just go south along the road. Uh-oh. Frustrated. That's a good word that I need right now. I'll spend a stamina. D5. Oh, we found a town. Sick. I don't have to go backtracking again. Okay, this is good. This is another thing I was thinking before I started playing today was like, I need to find a different town because I don't want to keep having to go back to the same towns over and over again. That's kind of boring, right? So that's kind of cool. That is kind of cool, actually. Okay, this is good. Playthrough saved. All right. Big 3 POI 5 town. Let's check out POI 5 first and just see what's offered in this town, I think. And then we'll make the play. I don't want to push too far because we might have Mel joining us tomorrow. We're going to have Mel join us tomorrow, right? So it's like ending at this town might be very good before exploring the town. Because what I'm thinking with the role-playing points too, right? We want Mel to build up some. I know I'm going to lose some, right? Because we'll only each allowed to hold 2. But I'm thinking if she is with me tomorrow and we're like actually talking to some NPCs here and I don't just rip through them all and not get any RP points, I leave it so she can grab some, right? I think that's probably a good play. So let's just see what's here. Okay, let's look at the job board. Let's look at the job board. And we can look at it again tomorrow. I'm just super curious. I want to see what other jobs are in the game. Family crest. What is this? I'm researching the old queendom, trying to get a more accurate picture of who served and where. I need someone to look at the ruined watchtower, by the water. Bring back any findings. Travel to Nimbus Peninsula. Look for a token of who served there. Return token. Bring key 29 to Keepwick outskirts. Oh, that's cool. Gain the reward, then destroy the key. Ah, okay, cool. That's neat. Okay. All right. This is what I should have did today. We should have went and got this job. Hunting rats. Rabid rats are attacking travelers along the road. Help keep their population in check. Start. Travel to Ragould Junction. I know where that is. I don't know where this is. Sword. Screw the sword. Yeah. I say we switch our job, but maybe we wait till Mel's here and we can decide. Then shuffle travel 90 in with the top 2 of the travel deck. Habitat. I don't know what this means. So we shuffle a travel and then we have to travel along these, I guess. And then when we draw, we're hoping we hit this card on one of these, I think is what it's trying to tell us. Mel is going to want to collect herbs. She doesn't like rats. This is correct. I thought she would join today for the big path reveal. No, she can only play on weekends or weeknights for us. So yeah, I already had today scheduled. I wasn't gonna move it. I just want to keep playing. So hunt, place big 90, party on X, place foe 4 on Y and Z, leave 2 out. I don't know what that means. Place foe 5, which I think we know is the giant rat. I think. On L. Okay, that's kind of neat. So we already know we can kill rats, right? So this is kind of good. Better than fighting ants we might die to. Okay. So I'll leave those to look at. I'll say we fail this one. We'll just put it back on the job board. And we'll look at them again tomorrow. Supplies, fill all knapsacks for 1. Resting. If an orc is in the party? Huh? Vendor, sell your items for their value. Armorer, purchase available items. Okay, so let's find 2 items. You think family crest seems easier because it's a bronze one? Oh, I see. You're equating this to difficulty? Okay. I was thinking it was based on the type. Like yellow is this type of hunting for stuff, or not hunting, collecting. This color was for hunting. This was for whatever this is. Yeah, you might be right, actually. But I don't know where the Nimbus Peninsula is. I'm assuming it's this right here, right? Like this is a peninsula, right? So, yeah. Bronze, silver, and gold. Oh, you're asking. I don't know, Hallenbeck. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, actually. But I do know, I was looking at it earlier, the job stuff. Right here. It doesn't mention, oh, it's literally these examples. Actually, look, the cart one is red versus the special job is like bronze. Maybe it's not a difficulty thing. But the hunting, like the problem is hunting rats is what we have. Collecting bird roots is what we have. This is the only one we haven't seen. And we know it's a red. This is a bronze or an orange. I don't know. The only way we'll know is when we see like a second hunt, right? Or like a second task. Yeah. All right. Let's find out what's for sale. It's the only peninsula you see. Okay. Let's just grab a small item and a large item. Scarred cap. And I'm going to grab... I'll just grab the top big one. Whip it real good. All right. Gnarled whip. They're both pathless, right? Because they came out of the wood deck. Oh, look at this little path here. The attack pattern is pretty cool. Oh, and you can hit diagonal. It uses charisma. Whip it real good. Yeah, so... Okay, so then I'll just rest. Although it costs a gold. Do I need to rest, though? No, I'm not resting. Oh, but I have to rest to add Mel to the party, right? Or is it only leave the party? Hold on. If I have to rest here, then I'm going to use 1 gold. Oh, it's only while at a guild location. Okay. So I'm going to take the hunt rats job. Yeah, I'm going to take the hunt rat job. Okay, add that to the party. I'll leave these things here. I need to get back to the guild location. So we're going to travel. Yeah, that's annoying. This is a town, not a guild. Yeah, I'm not even going to explore here anymore then. That's lame. Okay. Maybe there's another guild location nearby, but I don't see it. So we'll just carry on. Nothing. Oh, wait. Far away, you see thick mist covering the ground. Draw again. Ew. Journey is difficult. Frustrated. Yep. Yes, I am. Okay. Spending a stamina. Moving again. So hungry. Sure, I'm hungry. I don't know. Whatever. Next road. Spirits are high. Oh, okay. And then road again. You pass this way easily. Boom. We're now at our guild POI 1. Right? Where's POI 1? Did I leave it out? Oh, right here. POI 1. This is where we started today. That's right. Okay. I mean, I might as well do this, right? Once per day. Add one to a fully empty pack. Okay. I just added one to this pack in my inventory here. And then I can clear the armor, right? Reduce the wear. Reduce the wear. We're not leveling up. We're not changing skills. We're not retraining. Can stow and retrieve items. Yeah, okay, so we're here. So this needs to go away. So weird. Let's put POI 5 away. With its presence. This is our job deck, which goes away into the job pile. We're not at this village right now, so this can go away. We'll start here. We have hunt rats in the party. Perfect. I think we're okay now. And then we shuffle this. Maybe hunt the rats on the way? No, not today, not today. You get one in the empty potion too. Oh, is that what it was? Oh yeah, right, fully empty. Yeah. I forgot I burned the whole thing. Yeah, that's right. Thanks, John. John, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll just pause here so Mel can join. Then, you know what would be good actually? Since I already fought the rats in that side like little mission thingy, and then we fought the boss and all that stuff, it would kind of be good for Mel to practice on that rat fight with me, I think. That'd probably be the better way to do it, is give her like a little training to catch her up. So I'll leave that for when she joins us. I think that's probably smarter. And that's why I took it. I was thinking like we can get it on the way adventuring because it's like super close, right? Ragul Junction. And then wherever we travel, we'll hopefully hit them. And then maybe that's all we do tomorrow. So we have Mel join. We'll work through all together with everyone who's there at the start of stream. We'll do a poll. We'll figure out her skills, her levels, her stats. We'll get her leveled up. And then we'll trade our items. Like I'll give her like, you know, half my armor and all that stuff. Whatever makes more sense. And then we can, yeah, we can just go to Ragul Junction right away. And like try to do this job. And make that like our goal mainly. She will also have her quest line. You know, like she's going to get something like this, I think. I don't know if she gets that right away. I forget how you get this, but... and then we can also, if she does get her quest line, we can ask that guy that's here where she needs to go. And then maybe we can go do that with her, you know? Tell her it's a pick up herbs and surprise ambush from the... The herbs are inside the rats. Yeah, honey, we're just going to collect some bird root over here. What's bird root? Basically like rats. Whoops. Okay, so gotta draw a day card. Oh wait, I don't have to rest. I just have to be here, right? Yeah, we're not drawing that. I'm not resting. I'm just doing the once per day this thing. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I don't need to do this yet, which I just shuffled the travel deck like an idiot, but that's okay. Oh, but it's free. I don't know. Do we care? Yeah, we'll just say we rested. It's fine. It's fine. Let's draw the day card. I don't know if it's bad to do that. It's probably bad. I don't know. A harmonious day. You step out into the new day. You feel a sense of calm and oneness with the world around you. First time this card's drawn, add travel 46. Travel 46. Travel 46. So the travel discard pile. Okay, you know what I'll do? Oh, it gets shuffled after this, right? So yeah, it would get shuffled in. If the day deck is empty when you need to draw, add day 4 to the deck. I don't do this yet though, right? Because I'm not drawing another card. So I just leave this there, right? Yeah, I'll just leave that there and we'll add the next day card after. Okay, so let's just end there. So we'll leave this here. Travel deck shuffled, travel tokens flipped, stuff back. Yeah, so now I'm gonna play with Mel after dinner. We'll get her set up. We'll get her on the table here. I have to rearrange a whole bunch of stuff. And then we're gonna this evening get her character set up, go through her combat. I'll work with her. We'll make sure she understands her items, and how combat works as best I can. And then join us tomorrow at noon Eastern. And then we'll pick Mel's skills, we'll level her up, we'll get ready, and then we'll go after some rats, or maybe her quest or something. We'd probably do the rats because it's really close, right? And then we get her leveled up and ready to go, and then we see where we go. And we try the game out 2-player, do some combos together in combat and stuff, see if that works out. Yeah. I think 46 stays on the discard pile. Oh, is that how it works? No, I think how it works, the save. No, yeah, it definitely, here. So if I follow this in order, I draw a day card. That day card tells me to put a travel card in the travel discard pile. Then we replenish, shuffle travel deck after that, and then refresh tokens. So I think even when this adds a new card to the travel deck, the deck always gets shuffled anyway. I don't think it stays there, John. I think it actually gets shuffled back in, like right away. I'm pretty sure. Like it seems like it's in order there, but maybe it's like all simultaneous. But then it's like what happens before the other. Oh, Janet, have a good weekend. Hope you enjoy your time. It's all good. It's all good. All right. Thank you all for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. We'll be back tomorrow on Saturday playing some live Arydia. And we'll try it out 2-player. So join us for that. Thank you for watching. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for supporting the channel. I will see you in the next stream. Bye-bye.